Okay, it's a little quieter without the car on, but so here's the trunk. I went ahead and took the cover off the battery case. It's got a Duralast Gold battery. It was like a $120 battery. But it's got the fast hookup. You can unhook everything back here. This little cover slides over like so. And you got the few bolts. You just bolt it in like here. I use the 4 corners right now, but you could use all 6 if you wanted to. Here you can see the bars, everything's mounted, everything's solid as can be. If you try shaking it, you got the chisel performance tank here. Go ahead and move this. This is actually a drain bucket. There's a little drain right there that goes to the outside of the car. I usually put the bucket underneath it back there and let the water drain out after I've done a run, so I can put some ice in it or whatever. This is what I was talking about. When you start the car, the pump in here comes on, but also there's a switch on the battery box right here that when you switch it on, you can hear it. The pump comes on. You can't really see it, but it starts moving. So you can put your ice in there and start circulating it through the after cooler with the car even off while you're sitting at the dyno or in the staging lanes or wherever you want to be. And then turn it off, and it comes on with the car also. As you can see, it's got a really nice 8-point cage. All the welds are really clean. It's painted black. It's scratched in a few places, but overall it's in pretty nice shape, so no big deal there. And back here is the switch I was telling you about for the battery. You have to have these. Basically, it kills the power to the car and to the computer. So if you get in an accident or something at the track, they switch it off. I also use it to conserve the battery when I'm not driving it, sitting in the garage. It doesn't have a drain. I mean, it takes months for it to go dead, but I just turn it off anyways, just in case. That's about it. You can kind of see the whole back. It's got a nice little carpet all the way through. Kind of needs to be straightened out a little bit, but carpet all the way through. There's the lines that go under the passenger seat and then out the firewall into the cab up front. So as you can see, the shocks on the hatch work great, hold the thing up really well. I'm not really sure what else I need to show you here, so I'll just do another quick walk around for you. I do have the original hood, not in the greatest shape, but it will go with the car. It has a bunch of stickers on the underneath. Not sure why they did that, but it's the original, so it'll go. Let me show you this, if I can, how thick this Griffin radiator is. It's a beast. Try to get a close-up of here. One thing I did want to do at some point, there goes a bike. One thing I wanted to do at some point was clean up some of the wiring. The Fast did a lot of that because it's all on the Fast harness now, but a lot of this wiring over here that you see, I'd like to clean that up at some point, or I was going to. You got the blower, air filters in the fender here, and I can tell you a little bit more about all this if you decide to buy it. But here's the behind bars race cars fuel rails right here, and see how they jog out around the distributor there. Really popular. And so that's about it. It's in pretty good shape. Still got power steering and all that. Windshield wipers. Try to give you, somebody was walking by, try to give you a good view of the whole car here down the side. As you can see, it's all really straight, no real issues. On the tires, the slicks did rub a little when you were driving around, just over bumps and things, so you might see a little excess rubber there. Nothing crazy. I think that's about it, man. I'll shoot this over to you again. I'm only going to send this to you because it's a little dirty. Don't want to post this on Facebook, but gives you a really good idea about the car. Oh, you know, I should show you probably the door panel on this side again. The switch bezel is teal, but the door panel's in really nice shape. And the Cobra seats, as you can see, are like new. Nothing crazy. It is a little tight by this bar right here. As you can see, you were asking about the sitting. It's not very high. You can just plop right over it. But they do slide a little rough in there. Especially the electric one goes back and forward a little slow, but works well. And once you get it in place, you don't have to move it very often. At least I don't let other people drive it. So,